Welcome back out to the pregame show here on Heart of the Rockies Radio. It's time for us to dive right into another one of our standout students in senior Summer Martin from Buena Vista High School joining us in summer. The senior year is always an interesting one. There's a lot of different paths you can take with it, but if you just look at the overall broad perspective, what's your senior year been like?
It's been pretty good. I was kind of scared to start this year because it's a big year and it's our last year, so I wanted to make it something special instead of just having senior year and not doing any classes because I could. I decided to sort of test myself so that I have more things to do instead of just being bored.
I love that idea because you keep yourself busy, and classes obviously keep you busiest. What are the classes that you've enjoyed the most so far this year?
Language arts, contemporary literature is the one I'm in right now. We get to read a lot and have conversations with each other about deeper aspects of writing instead of just read this and write this. We get to write more thoroughly.
Well, you said writing is something that you feel allows you to express yourself in ways that normally you're maybe not comfortable with or maybe just not necessarily as good at. What really drives you to writing, though, and really makes you enjoy that most?
I think getting my voice out there. I'm a pretty quiet person, so being able to say my opinions or just having fun with writing in general, I get to put myself out of my comfort zones and create something that I'm super proud of.
What's your favorite medium when it comes to writing? Because there's a lot of different things you can do, essays, novels, short stories. What's your favorite piece to write?
I would say short stories because I get to say something powerful or funny or anything in a short amount of time instead of dragging it out like a lot of books and novels do. Yeah.
Talk about teachers now. They make a big impact, and you've had some chances now to learn what is a good environment for you to learn in. What makes a good teacher if you could create one?
Them caring, instead of a student just being numbers, a student being a student, and pushing them to better themselves as a student and a person to create someone that actually cares about schooling and education.
Any teachers here at the school that have stood out to you as ones that mirror that?
Mrs. Johnson, she really cares about all her students. Even now, I don't have a class with her this year, but she cares for my class tremendously. She puts in time to actually get to know us instead of just being, oh, they were my junior class, I'm going to focus on my next junior class. She really cares about the seniors, and she's the NHS leader or sponsor, and she puts in time with us.
You put in a lot of time yourself with the school, a lot of groups and clubs you're a part of, but one of the ones that we've been looking at and trying to get some words out there for is the managers for the sports teams around, because they don't get a lot of the credit. But when you talk about the managing stuff you do, whether it be for football, for baseball, whatever sport it might be, what makes you want to be a manager, and what do you get out of that job?
I really like helping people. That's a big thing that I want to go into later after school. Being able to be a part of a team and actually help them in something bigger than just playing the sport. The guys are really good about making me a part of the team instead of being, oh, she's the manager. They care about me, and they always say thank you. Everything I do, they always say thank you 100,000 times, which is really cool.
If you had some advice for somebody that wanted to get involved with a sport, but again, in the same way where it's not necessarily playing it, but just helping out, what would you tell them as far as breaking that ice and getting in?
Just remember that as long as you put yourself out there, people will notice that you're putting yourself out there and that you want to care in a bigger way other than going and supporting, being able to get equipment or take stats, anything like that. You're taking your time out of your day and helping other people.
You're going to be heading off to the next step for you in a couple of months up to Western States where you're heading to. What are you looking to study when you head over there, and what made you choose that?
Physical therapy, because my aunt, she is a graduate here. She was a physical therapist, and she loved that. She just really liked helping people and being a part of someone's growth.
You also said that being a manager has helped you out with that a little bit too, because you've gotten to work with Dan Evans, the physical trainer here at the school, and that kind of gets you into that same aspect. Has that been something beneficial as well?
Yes, very. He is a very smart man. He's really good at his job, and it's really cool to see how much he cares. He's not there just to make the the injuries go away. It's to make sure the person mentally and physically are okay. And I think that's really cool.
Talk a little bit now about Buena Vista. What makes it fun to come to school here each day?
The people. I really like my class. They're all really nice people. The teachers all really care. I have yet to have a teacher that doesn't ask me how my day is going and actually care. Instead of just being another student that they're talking to, they care about me. And schooling in general, like the education aspect, I learn a lot every day and about things that I care about instead of just a set state rule. We're actually getting stuff that we care about.
We can definitely tell you enjoy coming here to the school, and thank you so much, Summer, for the time, and good luck as you keep going through the senior year and as the next steps come to you for your life and career.
Thank you very much.